Here's the last thing we're going to talk about, because we're on a tight time frame here. And I want to talk about love. It's the last thing today to help you live and lead out loud. And I want to talk for a second about cardio-psycho-neuroimmunology. Did you get that? No, cardio the heart, psycho the emotions, neuro the nervous system, immunology the immune system. Cardio-psycho-neuroimmunology emerged because traditional research on heart disease is not working. It is not stress, cholesterol, obesity, smoking and lack of exercise that make people's hearts very ill. They're not good, but they're not the key factors. Doesn't mean you can go smoke yourself into a stupor, but they're not the key factors. The three key things that keep your heart well are these. The first thing is to have a strong sense of purpose or meaning in life. And I like to add faith to that. Now, my faith is in God. I don't mind what your faith is in. It can be in Buddha, in Allah, in yourselves. But have faith in something. Because if you do, your heart is more robust than someone who does not have a strong faith. And in terms of purpose, women are blessed. Our purpose is connection. You know, we're going to live to be 1,000 as long as there's someone else to talk to. But for most men, what's their purpose in life? Work. And you know, what happens when most men retire? They die, because all of a sudden they think they're useless. Fellas, you are not useless. You just have to get a sense of purpose that it's bigger than work. And if you can't find a sense of purpose, then borrow Dean Ornish's In Love and Survival. He talks about two main purposes in life. Like there's all these people who've died, had near-death experiences and then come back to life again, and they interviewed them, and then they said, well, what's the purpose of life? And they all said the same two things. And they were, one, to grow in wisdom. So our job in life is to take all the trials and troubles and tribulations of things that happen in life and somehow transform them into wisdom in our hearts. Now, see, you've got a choice. You can take trials and troubles and tribulations, because everybody has trials and troubles and tribulations. You can get bitter and twisted, or you can transform it into wisdom. So that's the first purpose. The second purpose is to learn how to love better. And not just your immediate family, but everybody. And that's a lifetime's journey, learning how to love better. So that's great, two great purposes you can use if you don't have one. And the second thing that keeps your heart well is to feel happy. Now notice the word feeling. See, it's a heart thing. And most people look at me and go, yeah, well, give me something to feel happy about. Well, you're breathing, that's a plus. Probably not so good for people around you, but for you it's excellent. But you know, in terms of happiness, it is impossible to have a heart full of misery and a heart full of gratitude at the same time. It is impossible to have a heart full of gratitude and a heart full of misery at the same time. So it's easy. If you want to be happy, get grateful. I don't mind what you're grateful for, anything. Just make it a ritual that every morning when you wake up, you find something for which to be grateful. Anything. Look at, you know, like Wally tries to look for stuff that's wrong. But Sparky is grateful that he woke up, you know. So anything. Just be grateful for something. Be grateful you've got a warm body lying next to you. You may not want it to touch you, but it's there. And for others, be grateful you don't have a warm body. You get the whole bed to yourself. See, there is always something for which to be grateful. Always. Just look for it. And if you look at this recipe, not only is it a great recipe for your heart, it's brilliant for work. If you can build a workplace where everybody has a strong sense of purpose, they have faith in you and each other, they have meaning in what they do, they have fun together, and they have a strong sense of belonging, you will build an unstoppable team, no matter what the economic climate is. And if you look at it for families, if you can build a family where everyone has a strong sense of purpose, they have faith in each other, they have fun and they play together, and they have a strong sense of belonging, your kids will never go on drugs. It's incredible. So silly as it looks, it's so powerful.